Gonna have to lay down. Gonna have to lay down, Malibu. Gonna have to lay down. Gonna have to move. uh, we'll give it a couple minutes to everybody because it's got a dark spot right there. I think I need to move that light up. Do we need to move that light up, Malibu? I know. You like being up here with your mama. Give it a couple minutes. Are we too early? Hi, Dawn. Malibu just loves being up here. Hi, Tina. Yes, cloud warning, Tina. Oh, I'm glad you got to stop in, Tina. I know you have to go take care of your mom and everything. So, just go whenever you need to. Let's see. CK, Terry Brett. Right, you have to move up, baby. You're taking up the whole table. Oh, thanks, Tina. Tina usually comes in saying good morning to everybody. Let's see. No, can't get near the keyboard. Let's see. Deb E. I know. She's gonna have to move in a minute. Gonna have to move her. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It was kind of a trying weekend for our country if you're in the U.S. Hi, Jen. Debbie. I said hi to Debbie. Let's see, who else am I missing? So, yeah, if you're in our country, we need to keep our country in prayer. That's for sure. Let's see. Pamela. I think I've caught everybody so far. So, good morning, everybody. Are y'all working on anything crafty? Hi, Val. Art, crafts, creative, photography, comics. I saw Terry and Jen posted in Instagram. And let's see. Yeah. Thanks, Tina. Hi, Janet. I was saying, I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, I'm shaking. My table is shaking. I'm touching something up there. It's making it shake. I'm gonna have to fix that, I think. Let's see. Maybe if I move this. Hang on, guys. The camera's gonna shake for a second. I've got to readjust something up here that's making the camera shake. Let's see. I think that might be it. Let's see. Hang on. There we go. If anything touches the camera, like the background here, and I keep it kind of propped with Post-it notes, but if it touches anything and I jiggle the table, it jiggles the camera. So we don't want that. So hopefully that'll fix it. And this light, let me bring the light a little closer in if I can. There we go. All right. That might be better. All righty, let's see. Christine, Tina's coloring, Tomislav's, Zimya Snova. Yeah, I that's a complicated book. That's a hard one to color, but it's very cool. Tina, that's a good one. Let's see. Debbie's coloring Delusions Journaling this weekend. And let's see. Tell him thank you. Good morning. I don't know if I've met you. Good morning. You really want my cat? She thinks I'm sitting here talking to her, right? She just thinks I'm sitting here talking to her. Hi, Marsh. Any updates? Any updates on the baby, Marsh? We want to hear updates. No, baby, you can't get close to my keyboard. Oh my gosh. Hi, Leona. Let's see. Kat. See if Tina's saying good morning to more people. Let's see if Marsh has got any updates yet. He's getting ready to have his wife is getting ready to have a baby any day now. So let's see if there's any updates. Let me get a sip of my lemon water here. I'm trying to drink regular water and lemon water because lemon water will give me hiccups. No updates yet. Possible inducing this week. Okay. I know you'll post something whenever whenever anything happens. I know you'll keep us posted. Let's see. Looking. See if I've missed anybody. Yeah. So yeah, I got some new books. I had a gift card from Barnes and Noble from Annie that she sent me for Mother's Day. And my Barnes and Noble closed, so I hadn't been able to shop until we got up to the other Barnes and Noble up on the other side of Atlanta. So Saturday we did that. We went up north. We met with Samantha, had lunch with her, shopped with her, and I'll show you the books that she got too. I have a picture of it, and I also posted. Got the hiccups already. I posted on what do you call it? Let's move this over just a little. So it's dark right over in that corner. Posted on what do you call it? Instagram, the books that I got. So yeah. Let's see. Cast listing. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the thumbs up and the likes. And thanks everybody for being here. She's getting too comfy. She's going to be having to be moved in a minute. You have your little bed down there that Mama made for you. Because I got to show some books here in a minute. Let's see. Tina, I bought and just received the Ethiopian Bible. It's one big book, the Ethiopian Bible. Does it like have all the pictures or the illustrations in it, Tina? I'm thinking that might be it. Yeah, she is cute, Debbie. She's very cute. She still has that little patch right here of like she got into my mat. Let me get a sip of water here. I might have to go get a bite of banana or something. Get my voice going. Hi, Laverne. Let's see. So anyway, it's still too close to her skin to trim it. But there's a little patch of matte medium right there that won't brush out, can't wash it out. So it's just going to have to grow out before I can trim it. So let's see. Thank you, Jen. So yeah, I thought we'd show some books and maybe I'll show the cards that I've worked on so far this month for the July GELY postcard play. And I do post every morning on Instagram. Well, sometimes it's in the afternoon, but most of the time I have them ready for the morning. And post, hi Nat, post my postcard every day. Has to have something to do with jelly print, has some kind of form of jelly print on it, and the number of the day. So I post them on Instagram. So I'll show my stack so far, and I'm just keeping everything that I'm using for them in here in this little box I'm using, that I'm using for the month. And then when it gets done, okay, baby, let's go ahead and get down. Let's get over here on your little bed. There you go. I'm going to put them in my postcard book here. So I'll just flip while I'm talking. Let's see, this needs to come over. There we go. I'll just do a little flip here. So they're just different postcards. Some postcards are, I got to move this. Move everything. Some are postcards that are already been postcards that I added some fun stuff to them. And some I've made from scratch. Hi, Ann Makes. Angie, Brooke with an E. Who else? Let's see, Annette. Said hi to Laverne. I think I've caught everybody so far. And I'll put my postcards that I've done this month in here after the whole challenge is over. But because I'm showing them and going through them and looking at them and working on the backs of them, I'm not putting them in here till after the end of the month. But this is one of my postcard places to keep postcards. I have some that are in trays and different places that they're working on them. Like here, let me got this right here. Remove this. Got to continuously shuffle. So I have these that are older, not having anything to do. These don't have anything to do with the postcard challenge this month, but these are different postcards that I've had that I'm working on over the years, and then of course I have the 3x5 cards. I don't really do ATCs anymore, the artist trading cards, but I have a slew of them. But these are some of the cards that I have in process and in different stages. And then I have a whole bunch of blank ones too, a bunch of blank cards to start on in different stages. So yeah, then here's some of my Pantone cards. I do like doing the Pantone cards. I don't do them like as often as Janet. Janet paints on hers. I just collage on mine. My Pantones, I'm trying to just use them just for straight collage, no mixed media, no paint, although I might, tweak a little spot or something. But did you make all the postcards in the box? Marsh, the postcards, some of the postcards, like this postcard, these right here are by the postcards themselves are with Eric Carl. I'm not sure how you say his name. And they're a set of postcards by him, and I have a book on him, and I should have pulled the book, but anyway. So it started out with just that bear. The bear is his postcard, and I added this fisherwoman. I added this fisherwoman trying to take the fish away from the bear. And then here's another one. This one, the bees. The bees were the postcard, and all I did was add him. So these are real simple. When I take a postcard that's already a postcard and add something to it, I keep it real simple. When I start from scratch is when I do a lot of mixed media painting. Hi, Barbara. Let's see, Yvonne. Who else am I missing? And makes, so I just like these. They're kind of funny. And let's see. Then these are postcards that I think I got to go from the back. Where's the? Oh, wait, here. No, it's from the front. Where's the hole? Where's the opening on this? Where is it? Oh my gosh! There it is. And these are Polaroids. These postcards. Oh, thanks, Deb E. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. Let me write you down, Debbie. I've been sending out happy mail left and right. I'm pretty well caught up. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And yeah, if y'all missed it last week, Denise was here and we made a sticker and collage bookmarks last week. So so these are Polaroid. They're faux Polaroids, right? Polaroid postcards, and I just add, the same thing with these. I just add one or two images. And and then I'll show you. I got more in here, different kinds of postcards in here. So like this one right here, I just added that man looking off at the distance. And this one right here, I added the gas station attendant to the background. This one, I just added a rabbit. And of course, I can always go back in and add more stuff if I want, or, or not. All right, I've just caught that on there. Okay, so, like this one right here, I just added her. Let me zoom in, maybe zoom in one here. Let's see. There we go. Turn down the brightness just a tad. There we go. So I just added her. This one, I added the chair. This is one of the Eric I'm not sure how to say it's not Carlisle. I don't know how to say his last name, but I added the hand. And then these are other postcards that, like, this was an outer space, a space set that I have of postcards, and I added her. This one, I just added the cat. This one is another Eric. I don't know. Somebody know how to say his name. Carle. Carl? Is it just Carl? Eric Carl? Carly? I'm not sure. He's very famous. I have books on him. He's very well known, but I just don't know how to say his last name. I'm not sure if it's Eric Carl or Eric Carly. But anyway, so I added this guy. The eagle got him. Yeah, they're minimal. Exactly. That's what they are. They're just minimal collages. Like here's the Eric part, and then I just added her. They're just fun. They're just, something fun. You can just play and be humorous. This one Joanne sent me from her dad. I haven't done anything with it yet. I have her name on the back. Here's another one of Eric's. It was a cricket, and I added the little boy petting it. You just say, Carl. uh, no, Tina. And then this one, and that's that same little guy with looking over, so I put that in. That's one. And then these are some of the postcards that are just nature, like botanical postcards. And I just added a couple little collage elements there. This one, all I added was the hand. And so let's see here. This was a nature, just a background. And I added the clown and the little woodchuck or beaver, whichever he is. Here's another one of, and I'll try to get these in order so that they're all kind of the same kind together. They're kind of that way, but since I just made this book not too long ago, it's kind of a hodgepodge right now. But these are the Pantone cards. This one was a yellow, that's a blue, that's a red, and then I just added the simple collage on top. Yes, on top of the Pantone cards. And then here's some different ones. This one needs to go. These need to go on something like this. I put these are not artist trading cards. They're just art cards, like 3x5. Oh no, the 3x4. I never can remember these sizes. Let me grab a ruler. Make Janet happy. They're 3x. I think they are 3x5. 3x4. 3x4. And they're just a little bigger than artist trading cards, which I like. So, okay, my camera is crooked. I'm having to keep adjusting my book. There we go. So these are ones that I made, and I just stuck them on a piece of cardstock because they're too big. I mean, the holes, the postcard holders are too big for these. So I put them on a 4x6 piece of cardstock to, put them in there. So these are cards I made from scratch, like just from a blank piece of card. And, so yeah, these are some of my favorite ones that I have. This one I actually made a print of and did give those away. And then these are just parts of collages. They're not a full collage, but they're bigger than a card. So I just put them on a piece of cardstock and put them in here, which y'all know I have a whole another binder. Where's that one? Where's it? Here, let's see. And I'll show my books here in just a minute. I have this whole other binder of collages that are either done or in stages, and we can show that here in a little bit. But this is kind of that same type of thing. Thanks, Annette. So these are in stages right here. These are done. These are done. And I could just put these in. I think these are 4x6. I could put them in the regular sleeves, but I already had them in these, so I just kept them in here like this because I already had them in sleeves. But these were all done from scratch, and they're mixed media. They're painted, so they're not just started with a postcard. These actually started with just a blank 4x6, and I collaged mixed media, painted, made little scenes, and then I've got all plenty of sleeves. I have the sleeves here ready for my jelly printed ones that I've worked on this month. I'll show you the ones I've worked on so far. Let's see here. This is today's. So let's see, where am I at? are they not in order? I thought I had them in order. Wait, here we go. Just a minute. Just got a couple of them out of order, I think. Let's see. This one is okay, and then I have some backgrounds ready for the rest of the month. So let me show you the ones that I've done so far. And again, these will go in that book. Let's see, who am I missing? Joyce. Vol. Hi, Vol. Anybody else I missed? So these are the jelly plate. They have to have something to do with jelly plate and the number of the day. And it's host in Carrie Griffiths. Put in Carrie the Crafter, and he'll come up. He started this challenge. Here, let me get my little post-it note here. July, because it's in July. Postcard play, Carrie the Crafter, and so I've been doing this every day for the month, and I have been working on trying to get the backs done. I've been putting a stamp, painting the back, signing the back, so they'll all be finished on the backs as well, but they're not all done yet. But there was day one, so let me just flip through them real quick. They are all posted. They're all posted on Instagram. Am I fuzzy there? I'm not sure. So I think it's flashing out on me. Let's turn the brightness down just a tad. There we go. The little astronaut there hanging out with the fish. Yes, CERI, exactly, Barbara. So, and I'm trying to kind of put some kind of a coordinating stamp on the back. So there's day 4, 5, this one's 6, 7. Thanks, Tina. Putting Carrie's link in there. 8. Samantha's already claimed this one. She loved that one. She goes, I want that one. Okay, you know where I live, Samantha. We met with her on Saturday, by the way, and had lunch. 9, 10, and again, more fish. And the background's all jelly plated. And then another piece of jelly plate layered on. 11, same thing, jelly plated, extra papers, images. So you like that, Tina? Thanks, Mars. 12, 13, 14, and then where's today's? Here's today's. Where is today's? That's not today's. Here's today's. There's today's. 15. So the 15 is right there. And this was jelly plated, just some graph paper, like notebook paper, graph paper. So, and the background, of course, was jelly plated too. And so that's those are all the ones that I have so far for the month. And the other ones, the backgrounds have already been jelly plated. And then I'll just do this real quick because it's in my way. This is some of the different stages. These, see, I have bundles. I have so much collage fodder. Well, not fodder, but collage, what do you call it? Stages of collage. So I'll flip through this while, thanks, Terry Brett. I will, so some of these are done. Some I could still maybe do something with, but I put them in sleeves just because I can see them better. This one's, there's some of them are sideways, but I'll just flip while. Do you think you will be making prints of these? These, probably not of these. I make prints of some of this kind of stuff sometimes. Not a lot of them. Mostly what I've been making prints of is my posters. Let me grab one here. Like my posters, like here's my Alice in Wonderland one. This needs to be trimmed down and mounted on black cardstock. But this was my poster that I did. You know, the posters are like 24 by 30. And this, so I do some of those, Marsh. Let's see. I mean, I could do some if somebody really wanted one, but you know, they're all in different stages. Some I'd add some more work to. Rooster. I know, right? So, but I'll just flip while I'm reading chat. Let's see if I've missed anybody else. I think I've said hi to everybody coming in. So I just put these in sleeves. This one is upside down. I need to flip that around. So this one's not upside down. The cat is that way. So just flip while I'm looking. You love the Alice one? Thanks, Debbie. Didn't I send you one, Debbie? I thought I sent you an Alice print. Did I not? Tell me if I've not sent you an Alice print, Debbie. I do sometimes send them out for thank yous. I thought I'd sent you one though, Debbie. Tell me in chat if not. And let me give you an update on my printer. So remember I told y'all that my new Epson Eco Tank 2850, I think is what it was. Was it 2850? I have it written down over here. Anyway, whichever one it was, I had it written down. Anyway, you know, it came up with an error. Okay, thanks, Debbie. I don't want to send you another one if you have one. It came up with the error. There was a paper jam. Well, there was no paper jam. There was no paper in going through jammed or anything. It just came up with that error. And so I tried all the YouTube hacks and fixes and everything. I really like this one. And nothing worked. Denise tried, Hubster tried. We all tried all the different, you know, in the back, underneath, through the middle, up underneath, you know, nothing. So we contacted, like I told y'all last week, we contacted Office Depot, and they don't take printers back after 14 days. 14 days, they don't take them back. So I will be ditching the Epson and I'm going to HP. I'm going to try an HP Eco Tank. And I saw that Marsh said, Marsh, I'd like to know which number you have, because Marsh said his HP Eco Tank is good. So I'd like to know which one you have, Marsh, you know, because I'm going to have to buy a new one. Got to buy a new one. My other one is just toast. You know, I can't, they won't take it back. Let's see. Hi, Roll. And he's Roll saying hi to everybody. So, yeah. So that's the deal on my printer. So I'm going to have to buy another printer. So for right now, I can't print anything. Yeah, I know. Well, I think what it is, not so much it's the store, Tina. Office Depot. Like, so I went to Best Buy, but my Best Buy is in the middle of a reno. So everything's torn up. The people, I said, well, I want to look at this printer, this one, and they have to go to the back, warehouse like. They're revamping my Best Buy. So it's totally in chaos. I said, I'll come back. I'll come back. So yeah. So, but I'll go to Best Buy and I'll pay for the extended warranty or whatever I got to do, because I mean, oh my gosh. Cat, I could probably do something like send it to Epson somewhere, you know, I don't know. I still have it, but you know, I have to ship it, mail it. They're not going to pay for that. They're not going to pay to ship a big printer, their printer. And Best Buy won't take, Office Depot will not take it back after 14 days. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be my next guess, Tina. So anyway, but Marsh had said that he liked his HP Eco Tank. So I'm going to try an HP now. Oh, let me show you these right here. Let me just flip through these. So these are ones that some are finished, like this one's finished. I need to put it in a sleeve. This is one I did for William Shatner in 2021 when he went into space. The day he went into space. Well, Tina, again, Epson might stand behind it if I ship it to Epson somewhere, but it's the store that won't take it back. I don't know what Epson's policy is on a printer that's more than 14 days. You know what I mean? So the store won't take it back. Okay. So anyway, let's just move on from that. I don't want to get into all that. So 2021, I did this one for William Shatner when he went into space. 700 series. I can see you as active. Yeah, I'd appreciate it, Marsh, because I'm going with another brand. So I'm going to go with probably the HP. And if you have a particular one that works well, then let me know. And so yeah, because William Shatner's, Star Trek, he's from the Star Trek from the 60s and everything. So I gave him an old timey phone and having him call from space. I love this. And so I'll just flip through some of these. They're at different stages. Maybe they're done, maybe they're not. So so anyway, they're different, just y'all know I love space, I love science fiction, I love time travel, I love anything to do with science fiction and time travel, and so the white is kind of flashing out my camera, so I'm going to have to kind of hold them up so it doesn't. So anyway, this one goes this way. So I'm just going to flip through. I said hi to Raul. Cat, another Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa's my muse. This was one of my favorites as well. I really like this one. Trying to give it a second to click the light, let the light click in. This one's in a stage, because if it has a torn edge like that, sometimes I'll leave a torn edge to mean something, but most of the time it's just I have to paint it in. So yeah. Hi, Christine. Anybody else popping in? I love the colors in this one. I love this one too. I can't help it. I like them. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't keep them, even if they're in a stage. Mary Trail's new coloring book, Shooting Stars, will be released July 24th. I'm going to get the new Lana Green number 3, Lana Green Portraits number 3. I have it in my cart. I'll probably get it tomorrow. I'll order it tomorrow. This one's my hand carved bee stamp. So another little pile here. This one's not done. I think some of these are not done. I think that's why I had a separate rubber band around this batch. And sometimes some of these are from art journal pages. When I didn't like my art journal, I'd cut them out. I'd cut them up, cut my art journal pages out and put them on cardstock. Some of these here toward the back, these two anyway, they're just starts. This was from an art journal. It was a double page spread, I think. Yeah, this was a double page spread art journal. And I just cut it out of the art journal. I will deconstruct an art journal in a heartbeat. So this is a double page spread that I just turned into 2 separate collages. Another art journal page. These are all pieces of art journal pages. And I cut them down and put them on another piece of paper, and you can just get a whole nother view when you cut them out and put them on another piece of paper. And so I've always got something to work on. I'm never going to run out of stuff to work on. This was from an art journal page. This was from an art journal page. Same for this, this, and this. So yeah, these are all, I need to at least put my William Shatner and a couple of my science fiction ones. I need to put those in the binder. But in the meantime, I will organize them eventually. So, but today was going to be postcard time, working on just maybe some postcards of different, like I said, I got all these I can work in. And then I have my science fiction postcards here if I want to, work and these are out of order because I have a set that I won't use and I have a set that's made for me to play with. And these are vintage. Heinlein is one of my favorite science fiction authors. But anyway, these are book covers. And I've shown this before. I won't go through all of them, but they're book covers. And so I would like to play with those and, play just like I did my other postcards, play with them and put them in my binder just because I like to do that. So I have those in here, but here's all the ones that I have started from scratch and different, cut downs from other art journals. So we might play with some of those today. Oh, thank you, Raul. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. And hopefully, Raul, you'll be getting your bookmarks. I think you have like 4 of them coming. I think you have like 4 bookmarks coming, Raul. from your, the giveaways. So yeah. So thank you. Hi, Melinda. Good morning. Hi, Kathy Berg. Hi, Hermie. So yeah, so I think we'll just go through these and I'll just see what strikes me. This isn't a separate box. We'll go through those and see what strikes me to work on after I show my books. Should I show y'all this? Okay, so here's also, when I showed you the the Eric postcards. This is some of my postcards. Whoops. Here's some of my postcard collection that are just postcards that I've not worked on. These are blank postcards. Like here's my Pantones to work on and other postcards to work on. So we're not going to run out of things to do. But I think we'll play with these today. All right, so let's see. I want my ruler. I'm going to pick that up before Janet emails me. All right, let me show you the books that I got over the weekend with my, oh, wait, before I do that, let me show you something else. Here's a little patch of stuff, some stickers and some stuff I've been working with for my July postcard play. I have a little envelope here of stuff that I've been working with and a couple other things in here that I've been working with for this month. So that's kind of for the month. But I've been doing, if y'all, I showed y'all some, and I think I did one last week or the week before. But yeah, last week Denise was here. So I bought these wood. And it looks the same on this. This is painted white. This is like my layout one, but they're balsa wood. They're just balsa wood discs, 14-inch diameter. There's other sizes as well, but I like this size. Real thin. There you go. You can see it's about an eighth of an inch. I don't think it's quite a quarter of an inch. Might be a quarter of an inch. And so I've been doing collages on these, and I have been posting them. I haven't posted all of them yet. So some of the ones I posted this one, and I varnished them. So this is one that I did. I paint the backs, sign the backs, and edge them in gold or silver or copper. So can we get prompts? Yeah, I will, Terry. Let me write that down. Prompts. Make a note. Writing it down, Terry. And Terry and Kitty Jen have been posting their prompts on Instagram. So if y'all, Terry Brett's name is her name, but if y'all want to put, anytime y'all have posted something on Instagram, feel free to put your Instagram name. You can't put a direct link, but you can put your Instagram name and say, I did the prompts, and people will follow you. You're welcome. Terry Brett, I think Terry Brett's name's the same here as it is on Instagram. Kitty Jen's is a totally different name. Let's see. Let's see. Roll. Watch your older videos. It helped me with coloring with shades. Yeah, I have over 500 color book videos. If Pacola was here, she could tell you exactly how many. I mean, you can go look it up. It's in my playlist. Go look at my YouTube playlist. I have all mixed media, collage, color books. I have all kinds of playlists in my YouTube channel. Dee Dee, love your art in the round. Thank you, Val. I'm really enjoying these, making these, rather than just on paper, making them on these wood discs. And they're at Hobby Lobby. You get 6 of them. Of course, I got them 40% off too, because every third week things rotate on sale. So if you wait till every third week, I think they're normally $14 for 6 of them. But then you can get them for like, $9, $10, whatever, every third week, 6 of them. So this one's on Instagram. I got a new one to show y'all. Let's see. This one's on Instagram, and I've been varnishing them. So this one I use Collage, and I did tag Pour Toast for the mushroom book and Collage Soup for the florals. So, and then I paint the background. It's mixed media. There's gold dots. There's, all kinds of, there's 3 shades of green in the background that I started with. And I'm calling them my planet collages because they're round, like they're different worlds. It's another planet. So, I'm calling them my planet collages. And then this one I worked on, I don't know if I worked on this one. So I haven't posted this one yet on Instagram. I don't think. No, maybe. No, I don't know if I posted this one yet. I'll check. Maybe I have. Maybe I have posted this one. Again, I'm varnishing them. I'm putting 2 coats of varnish. This is the Egyptian one. This is the Egyptian one. And then I know I haven't posted this one yet, but I will. This one is my undersea collage planet. This one we did on stream. I don't know if I 100% finished it on stream, but we did work on this one on stream. And so yeah, there's my undersea world one. And this one I just did over the last few days, I guess. So I love those birds. This is the Bird Nerd. This is the Bird Nerd book, Collage Soup Bird Nerd. So I did. You talking to me? I just wanted to put that in there. I don't put many words, or anything in my collages, but so you can see it's varnished. But I really like this one. Let's see. Thanks. And hi, Tori. Thank you. I know, I do too. I love the bird one. Because look at all, and also the birds, I did alcohol marker. So they're more vibrant even than they were. They're pretty vibrant in the book. But I alcohol markered over them, like their clothes and the blue. So they have alcohol marker to make them more vibrant. And so, yeah, I really like you talking to me and see all the birds talking. So those are the discs, the planets, my collage planets that I'm working on. And then, so let me show you the books and everything. All right. Samantha brought me, she goes to school up in Athens, Georgia. And they have all kinds of comic shops and art shops and coffee shops and cool shops. And so at one of the shops, she got me these 2 zines at one of the shops. Robust Books. I don't know if that's the name of this one. I mean, that might be the name of the person's, logo. I don't remember the name of the shop that she got these from. This one, they charge $1 for this one. It was made in August 2004. This one was $3.98, and I'm not sure the date on this one. But anyway, I just thought they were fun. It's little, like we do zines. Terry Brett will appreciate these because Terry would just so make little characters and things like this. So anyway, this is one of the zines that Samantha bought me at one of the shops, and same for this one, The Land of Monsters. And this one is just a whole little comic here. And Marsh will appreciate these because Marsh makes comics too. So yeah. So I thought these were fun. So anytime she goes to one of those shops, she'll pick me up some of these little zines. So thank you, Samantha. All right. So we went to Barnes and Noble, like I said. Annie, my daughter out in LA, Logan's mother, Logan's my other grandson out in LA, the wrestling one. Let's see, I'll show you. Let's see, I think I have a new picture of Logan. Let me go over here. Let me go to Annie. So let's see if I can find. She also went to the Rose Bowl flea market this weekend, and she found me some old magazines. So she'll be sending me those. Let's see. I'm scrolling. See, there's a real good picture of Logan in here that she sent. There's him on the beach but that's not the one I wanted to show. But there he is, there laying on the beach. I think he's almost 6 foot tall now. He's 15. There, this one's really good. So, yeah. So that's my wrestling grandson. And so anyway, there was it's always good to see the pictures of them. But anyway, so she sent me a Mother's Day card in May, but my Barnes and Noble, the one closest to me, which was about 30 minutes away, they closed down. And so now they have, well, I'm sure they have one downtown Atlanta, but I just go all the way up to north of Atlanta and go to the one up north of Atlanta. And so she met us there and had Starbucks and walked around, and we shopped, and then we went over and had lunch together. So anyway, all these books. And I'll show you. Let me go and show you the ones that she bought first. So the ones that Samantha got, and then I'll show you the ones. So anyway, I had a gift. I had a Mother's Day. I keep saying birthday. My Blick one was a birthday leftover. Let's see. So let me go to photos. I'll show you the books that she got. Okay, so here's the books that she got. So if y'all have not heard of them or seen them, so she got A Little Life. Y'all feel free to go look them up. This is pictures that she took of her, or I took of her books at the bookstore so that I could show y'all what she bought. But Sirens and Muses, because she has them. She took them, of course, So let's see. Powerless. This is a 3-book series, but she wanted to read the first one to see if she was going to like that before she bought the other 2. And then this one, The Secret History, Donna Tartt. So y'all have to go look them up if you want to know what it's about. And then we each got a copy of this. And I'll read it to you because we're going to do a book, our own book club. And we're reading this together. The Last Heir to Blackwood Library. So I'll read you because I have that. We both got a copy of this. So we're going to have our own book club. Hi, Devin. Devin, you have to go back. I showed all my collage and postcards earlier. Unless you were lurking. I showed a whole bunch of them. So she got that as well. So, and I got that one too. And then let's see. Here's us at the restaurant doing selfies. So that's us at the restaurant. Let's see, what else do I have here? Do I have anything else to show? Yeah, here's one. There's me and Samantha there. And let's see. I think that's it for now. Caught y'all up on the fam. So I'll go ahead and start with that one because this is the one that we're both going to read together. Let's see. Hi, Tex. Okay, thanks, Devin. Yeah, I showed a whole bunch, and we're going to work out of these are older postcards I have. I did show all my July postcards that I've done. This is my box that I'm working out of for my July GELY postcard play. This is that box I'm working out of. Oh, and these right here. This is what I'm working out of for July. I'm trying to keep it to just that, actually. I'm trying to keep it just that. But these are older ones that I've done, and so we're going to pull from this. They're not jelly plated. These are not jelly plated. I don't think there's any jelly plates, and it's all mixed media. But I thought we could just work on some postcards today. After I show my book haul. Thank you, Devin. Yes. So Samantha and I are both going to read this together, probably in about a month. She wants to finish another series. Sarah Moss. She's reading all the Sarah Moss books, and so she's going to finish. She wants to finish that. I think it's the second series. She's already into the second series, and so she wants to finish that. Then we're going to read this together. So it's The Last Heir to Blackwood Library, Hester Fox, and again, I've not looked up any of these books, like pre-screened them or anything. When I go to the bookstore, I read the backs. I look at, I read see what date they came out. Oh, and I also have the new Daphne's Diary. So we're going to look at that. We're going to be here a little bit with the books. And so I buy on the spot. I rarely have a book in mind when I go to the bookstore. I rarely have a book in mind. Let me move this out of the way so we're kind of got a clean spot here. So we get to that. I just buy there. Oh, thanks, Devin. I just put that book on my read list. So I'm gonna read just some of the back and talk about it a little bit. So this one came out. I always like to tell y'all the dates that came out. This one came out last year, 2023. She also has 4 other books, and I've not read any of her books. So this is what it says. Let me take a sip of my water, and I might have to go get a Fig Newton or something if my voice starts cutting out. Okay. And then I still have a note for the prompts, to do the prompts, Terry. Okay. Let's see if I can get my reading voice on. In post-World War I England, a young woman inherits a mysterious library and must untangle its powerful secrets. With the stroke of a pen, 23-year-old Ivy Radcliffe becomes Lady Hayworth, owner of a sprawling estate on the Yorkshire moors. I love to say moors. Ivy has never heard of Blackwood Abbey or of the ancient bloodline from which she's descended. With nothing to keep her in London since losing her brother in the Great War, she warily makes her way to her new home. The abbey is foreboding, the servants reserved and suspicious, but there's a treasure waiting behind locked doors, a magnificent library. Despite cryptic warnings from the staff, Ivy feels irresistibly drawn to its dusty shelves, where familiar works mingle with strange esoteric texts. And she senses something else in the library, too, a presence that seems to have a will of its own. Rumors swirl in the village about the abbey's previous owners, about ghosts and curses, and an enigmatic manuscript at the center of it all. And as events grow more sinister, it will be up to Ivy to uncover the library's mysteries in order to reclaim her own story before it vanishes forever. There we go. The Last Heir to Blackwood Library. So there's that one. And that's the one Samantha and I are going to read together. Yes, the Moors. I'm sorry. That I think of Sherlock Holmes and the Moors. Okay, then I got a book on Pissarro, and the audacity of impressionism, and it's about him and his life and being Jewish in the impressionistic artistic world, and so it's his biography and or a biography about him, and so here's some of his. I'm unlike my husband who does not go to the pictures until he gets to them. Oh, honey, I read him straight out of the. I go straight for the pictures. So anyway, there's quite a few pictures of his artwork in here, and Hubster did say he wanted to read this one too. So, and this one came out. I think this one's this year. I think this is either last year or brand new. Let's see here. This one came out last year. So 2023. Yeah. So that one's going to be really good. So the impressionistic artist. And then I got this one, The Gilded Page. Y'all know I'm a sucker for anything calligraphy, book related, map related, illustrated. I just, All right, let's turn the brightness down. It's kind of flashing out a little bit. There we go. There we go. So let's see. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Feel free to a high reading with pugs, Jen. Jen has reading vlogs. I don't know how often she does them anymore. She's in my notifications, but I haven't got a notification lately. But she also does coloring books, and she's does a lot of books. And follow her on IG, Reading with Pugs. Jen. Her name's Jen. Good to see you, Jen. Okay, The Gilded Page, The Secret Lives of Medieval Manuscripts. Now, y'all know, you're thinking, you have a whole bunch of these different books, but I don't have this one. I don't have this one. Trust me, I could probably buy every book on ancient manuscripts that there are. But this is one, it's not brand new, I don't think. But I came across it in the manuscript section. 2021. This one's 2021. And there are pictures. There are pictures in here. I'm just going to flip. And I've talked about, y'all know I used to do calligraphy. Well, I would still do, dabble. But I used to do calligraphy, used to be in Calligraphy Guild, and, love me some illuminated anything. So does Janet. We both love this and love to collect these books. And speaking of Janet, and we have the same kind of taste in a lot of things. I think on Wednesday, Janet, let me make a note to remind myself. I want to pull, I'm going to pull all my clip art books because we all are doing different things with collage, mixed media, and Janet and I both have collected clip art books. These are all my clip art books are downstairs. So I want to pull them and just show y'all different kinds of clip art books, like a lot of Dover books. And you can get a lot of books about illuminated manuscripts and a lot of good stuff from Dover and other companies that make clip art books. And you can still get them. They still reprint a lot of clip art books, and you can get them on Amazon. So I think on Wednesday, we might be pulling clip art books. Note taken. Let's see. Janet just said, I just wrote that because she said Marsh would like the comics, but I will be showing the zines. Okay. So, Janet, today's the deadline for the zines. I don't know if Janet's going to be nice and extend it a day or two, but today is today the 15th? Yes. Today is officially a deadline for the zine swap. And, so after today, I will put the 15, I think there was 15 prompts that I set aside not to put in the prompt bowl until after the zine swap. Well, I guess, just going to wait another week. I'll wait another week to put those back in the bowl. And so Janet's going to show the zines today. And today is the deadline. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not feeling nice anymore. I gave that crap up. Well, here's the thing, guys. And I know sometimes things happen. People get sick. International. That's why we give you 6 weeks. That's why we give you 6 weeks. And on Janet's And on the, what do you call it? The book, I'm slipping my mind. She gives you 3 months on that. So that's why we give you 6 weeks. So especially international people can get on the bandwagon and get on the zine swap and get them to Janet by, in a timely manner. I know people get sick and things happen. At the same time, when you have 20, however many people, sometimes more, in a swap, we can't make all those people wait. And I say we because Janet and I did this swap together. We can't make all those people wait until, hopefully somebody's zines come in. We just can't. So Janet's so funny. All right. So let me go ahead and show you this, show you some of the pictures from this book, and I'll uh, read you the what's going on in this book. But I mean, if you've never seen illuminated manuscripts in person, our Atlanta High Museum, probably 20 years ago, maybe, had the J.P. Morgan Library exhibition at our High Museum. And so, if you ever get to see any of these manuscripts in person that have, especially any kind of gold leafing on them, that gold, it literally glows. You can look at it and it's like glowing off the page because it's real gold. We use like I have some gold leaf stuff here that I've been using on some. Let's see, do I have it here? I'm not using these. I think it was, and I wasn't gonna pull this till after we got to the postcard part, but I'm gonna show you this. I think it's Eddie Makes Art that I saw this, but I think somebody else I saw do it as well. But I think Eddie Makes Art is the one that brought it back to my attention about gold leafing on jelly plating. So this is not gold. This is faux gold, right? So it's very shiny and very pretty. So I've made some gold leaf jelly plated card pieces here. And, but this kind of gold leaf is just like, let me put this back where I know where it is here. Where's my little pack? Let's see. Here we go. It's this kind of thing. It's this kind of thing. And I'm not going to pull it out because it'll fly all over the place. I do keep these in the packages, Janet. I do keep my gold and silver leaf in the packages. But anyway, it's not real gold. But this is real gold. The gold leaf of the manuscripts, that's real gold leaf. So anyway, if you ever get a chance to see any of these illuminated manuscripts in person, I highly recommend that you do so. Let's see, my postcard reading today has gold. Okay, well maybe it was some of you too, Devin, that I saw. I don't remember who because I watch so many videos, guys, and especially with all the July postcard play. I don't think it was any of those, but it was one of those people that I saw using gold leaf on one of their postcards. But I don't know that it was for a post. Oh, okay, her one today. Okay, have you posted it? I just need to edit the description. Your video for today, Devin Rex for Art. If you don't follow her, make sure you go follow her channel. She's been posting, I think every day, if not every other day, a video on her different techniques for the July postcard play. And so she does all kinds of various techniques, all kinds. Oh, so that's cool. So if you did some gold leaf, Devin, again, these are just very simple, basic ones. I'm not even using them this month. They're just in my stash there. Okay, so let's get back to this. Is there some more back here? I think, no, that's all the pictures. So, all right, let me read you a little excerpt here. Let's see. Yeah, it is mine too, Janet. I love illuminated calligraphy, the illuminated initials or borders. And Jan and I both have tons of clip art books and different, of course I've shown a lot of my calligraphy books that have, and I've shown them a few times. If you look I don't know where to look in my playlist, really, to tell you the truth. I don't know if it's under calligraphy. I don't know, but I've shown stacks and stacks of calligraphy books. So, but I love the history of it as well. All right, so let me read this one. Mary Wesley is a born storyteller, and the Gilded Page is as good a historical writing gets. She draws on her deep scholarly knowledge of medieval manuscripts to weave a captivating tale, told through generations of tremulous hands and forgotten artistic geniuses whose work informs so much of what we know today about the Middle Ages. This is a sensational debut by a wonderfully gifted historian. Now, let me just read the inside cover here. Okay. Did I tell you the date it came out? I think I said 2021. Okay. All right. So manuscripts team with life. If we know what to look for, they can be our portals to the past. They can bring us face to face with kings and queens, saints and scribes, artists and authors, thieves and collectors. Every hand that has touched a manuscript has left a trace on it, ranging from the earliest intact books. So she's going through all the different books that she kind of covers through history. Other works by less influential have narrowly avoided ruin, like the book of illiterate Marjorie Kemp, found in a country house closet, its cover nibbled by mice. But all these objects have their secrets and stories. Today we associated illuminated manuscripts with wealthy elites, but they were made by ordinary people, the grinders and binders, the scribes and parchment makers. We remember the patrons and the authors, but our literary inheritance is one of collective authorship. So I am really looking forward to diving into this one. All right, then I got this one, and then I got 2 art books and the new Daphne's Diary. Okay. This is the 10,000 Doors of January. And this one came out. There's the author. Samantha wants to borrow this one after we did our, because we're reading this one together. The covers are kind of similar, aren't they? We're going to read this one together next month. And then she wants to borrow this one too. So let's see, what year did this one come out? Is it in the back? Here it is. This one came out in 2019. 10,000 Doors of January. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you a little clip of this one. I'm sure Jen Reading with Pugs is here because she loves her books too. And she may have already read these. I don't know. Jen, if you're still here, let me know if you've read any of these. As the ward of the wealthy Mr. Locke, January Scaller, maybe S-C-A-L-L-E-R, Scholar, S-C-A-L-L-E-R. January Scholar feels little different from the artifacts that decorate his sprawling mansion. Carefully maintained, largely ignored, and utterly out of place. But when she finds a strange book, wait a minute, feels a little different than artifacts. Oh, okay. Mr. Locke's mansion. January is the girl. Mr. Locke is the mansion owner. That kind of confused me for a minute. As the ward of the wealthy Mr. Locke, January Scaler feels little different from the artifacts that decorate his, Mr. Locke's, sprawling mansion, carefully maintained, largely ignored, and utterly out of place. But when she finds a strange book, one that tells a tale of secret doors of love, adventure, and danger, for the first time, January realizes she can escape her story and sneak into someone else's. So there's that one. And Barnes & Noble, this is one of the buy one, get one 50% off ones. Okay, so there's that. All right, 2 more art. I got 2 art books, and then I'll do a quick flip through the Daphne's Diary. This is the 100th issue, so we'll look at that. Oh, let's see. Kathy Burke said, had a vase outside, forgot to bring in the wind picked it, can't bring. Oh, no. Kathy's, let's see. I read Powerless, the one Samantha got. Okay. Yeah. I showed y'all earlier the picture of the books that Samantha, who's younger, Jen's younger, and so younger than me. She's going to say, I'm not that young. Well, she's younger than me. So let me see. Let me show this one first. I'll show this one first. The 100 Great Children's Picture Books. Now, this one's not brand new. Let's see. And I always look at the covers, and the different. I love everything about books, the sleeves, the covers. This one came out in 2015. So 2015, let's see if I can grab the light again. There we go. Need to probably brighten this up just a little. There we go. Some books suck the light. Hi, Maritza. Let's see. I said Kitty Jen. Who else am I missing? Terry. And then I will pull the prompts after this, before we start working on postcards. Okay, 100 Great Children's Picture Books, Martin Salisbury, and they do list them all. I'm not going to read them all. I'm not going to read you all the 100 books, but and I'm not sure if they bought the or named them as the 100. Great children's books based on the illustrations, on the story, or on both. I have not read this introduction. I've not read any of this. I bought it purely because of the illustrations, but I will read it, but not, haven't read any of it yet. So each book, like this is from 1912, this second one here, 1912, and they're probably in date, by date, 1921. So I'm just going to do a flip. When I get tired of flipping, I'll just do a thumb flip. While I'm going to kind of look at chat while I'm flipping. So if y'all have any questions or anything. So this is an awesome book. I mean, just the eye candy alone. It's not wanting to let me pick it up from the bottom. There we go. So hopefully you can see some of it. If you like children's books like I do have a small collection of children's books. Annie was collecting them for me at a certain bookstore out in LA, and I think that bookstore closed, But she did find me a couple of, I think, a Life and a Look magazine out at the Rose Bowl flea market she went to yesterday. And so I'll probably be getting that here in a couple weeks. And and they're just all so many different things. Now, let's see. This is 1945. Just kind of give you all the dates. 1946. And we're skipping around. Still in the 1940s. Now, this one starts 1952. This starts looking like... what's her name at Disney, that designed for Disney, Mary somebody. I can't think of her name right now. This is starting to look like the early Disney illustrations. Welcome back, Angie. Okay, 1955. Again, this looks like I have a couple books that Vol. I don't know if Vol's still here. Do I have those books in here? I don't think I have them in here. I think I put them in with my other books. But Vol recommended. Let me look over here on this shelf. Do I have them in here? Or did I move them? I think I moved them back into my other. But anyway, they're this type of illustration. These kind of cutesy little this kind of illustration. And this was, let's see, who did this? This is an early Beatrix Potter. Does not look like the Beatrix Potter that I know, but this is her early stuff. But anyway, no, not Mary Poppins, not the character, but the artist role. It's an early, hi Bitty Penny, an early illustrator for Disney. Her name was Mary. I can't think of her name right now. But anyway, but then in the 50s, also in the 50s, there were these, and Vol, if he's still here, would probably know the name of the artist. But anyway, I have, or the cover, I'll have to get them out. I can't, I'm getting off on too many rabbit trails. Rabbit trails. Okay, so let's see. We're still in the 50s here. Children's books, all different. These Mary Blair. Thank you, Bitty Penny. Yeah, this looks like the beginning of like Mary Blair. Where is it? Let's go back one or two. Like this. This kind of colors and this kind of starting to look like a Mary Blair. This is 1952. Anyway, so let's keep flipping here. Let's see. This is what now to 55. I'm just reading the dates. I'm not, there's different, could be different authors and different illustrators. 1956. 1958. So I can't stop and read every one, but 1959. So it looks like there's like something from almost every year, the last 100 years. Maybe not quite that far back. But look how much is in this book. I'll give you the ISBN in a minute. 1964. Isn't it inspirational, right? Of course, y'all know I love books about books, whether they're old or new. Into 1966. But I mean, it's just filled. I mean, every page is eye candy. Like this looks like Dick and Jane. All right, let's see. 1969. I'm trying to kind of go fast or go because we're only on number 64 and there's 100. Right, Devin? It is. I'll give you all the ISBN in a minute. It's not brand new. What I say it was 2019, I think I said. Okay, we're up to 1988 now. But it's just so much. And I mean, you can just kind of study the era, look up Google children's illustrators of and put in a year. Hi, Kimberly. You need it, Marco. That's a beautiful book. I need it. I needed it too when I saw it. That's what I said. I had a gift card from Annie from Mother's Day that I hadn't been able to spend. Well, I mean, I can always go online and buy, Barnes & Noble, but it's not the same as going to the bookstore. So I held on to my gift card until we finally got to get up there. And that's when I spent every dime of it, of my gift card. All right, now we're up to 2010, 2011. I have not seen what I say his name? Carl. The guy that I did the postcards of. I didn't think I saw him in here. He should have been in here. He was very, very well known and famous. But maybe I missed him too. I'm looking at the dates more than the authors' names. 2013, 14, and so anyway, 100 great children's picture books. And again, I don't know what they base their greats on, Let's turn down the brightness. All right, let me give y'all an ISBN. Hi, Jolu. Anybody else I might have missed? Zandra. Hi, Zandra. Sandra, are you feeling okay? Did I see you say you had, because you didn't stream yesterday, you had food poisoning? Are you okay? Oh my gosh. I just saw you weren't streaming because of that. All right. ISBN for this is 978-178-067-4087. And this is a hardback, and it was $40. I don't know if it's in a soft cover now because it is a couple of years old. It might be out in soft cover and a little more, less expensive. 2015. 2015 is when this came out. So it may be out in soft cover and, probably half the price. You're okay? All right. Well, that's good to know. Enemy's worried. All right. Move all these off. I got one more book and then I'll show you the new Flow magazine. All right, wait for it. Wait for it. This is right up my alley. This is my era. Okay, this is my era. This is called Poster Child, the psychedelic art and technicolor life of David Edward Bird. And let me get a sip of my water here. The DD effects of the new cave effect. I don't know what the new cave effect is going to. Oh my gosh, Marsh. You're so funny. Let's see. Enabler alert. Yes. Okay. So this one. Now, first off, let me just show you the the cover. Ready? All right. Wait for it. Here's the book. The wrap, the sleeve is a poster. Look. This is so Peter Max-esque. Peter Max was a little bit more, I think his colors were a little bit more vibrant, although there's vibrant ones in here too. But this is the kind of first art that got me really loving art. This and the pen and ink of Aubrey Beardsley got me really into wanting to do art. I mean, I'd always drawn and colored and, did art all my life. But when I saw the work of Aubrey Beardsley and Peter Max and the poster art of my day, that really made me want to, there it is right there, really made me get into wanting to do art. You love it already? That cover is awesome, right? It's an awesome cover, right? And there's all kinds of band posters. And I started reading the history of this before I came last night, but I didn't get far in it. But apparently there was some controversy on the Woodstock poster. I won't get into it till I've read the backstory on it. But anyway, I think he said, and I'm just kind of half remembering what I glanced at, that he saw a pre-Woodstock poster at somebody's house, and that got him really interested in posters. I think okay. So yeah, I'm gonna flip. We're gonna flip. Y'all ready? Let me move this out of my way. The book's too big. There we go. So here's the different categories. Y'all can look at them. Jimi Hendrix, Woodstock, Fillmore East, all the bands, The Who, the Stones. Okay, so those are the contents. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Did I miss anybody coming in? If I did. Okay. So yeah, I started reading this about, and I don't know if y'all want to hear about it. Well, I can't. It's going to take too long. So my watch is telling me to stand up. You've been sitting too long. Get off your butt. So anyway. It's odd to think that this history of artist David Edward Bird started with a trip to the bathroom, but it did. That's where he saw the poster. Let me see. Is this where I saw it? By the 19 no, let's see. I don't want to go. I want to go further back. It took place as I emerged. Anyway, it's right around. They're jumping from the 1990s, but he saw a poster when he went to didn't run to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom, and as he came out, he saw something. Let's see. The Victorian aesthetic fascinated me, as did the hard to read type that stated an Aquarian exposition. And I think that's became the 1969 Woodstock Festival. But anyway, it got him started the poster. his posters. And he said in the dinner party, he's just telling the story back. I think he told this story in the 1990s. But anyway, so I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip. Hi, Ruth. Anybody else coming in? Jane? So, yeah, it's his biography, and it's an interview style. It's in an interview format, I should say, not style, an interview format. Of course, it's all in the time of the hippies. So I have not read any of the interviews yet. So okay, so here we're starting to get into the poster. I mean, he's been an artist since right out of high school. Bird arrives in New York City in the late 1960s and is immersed in the city's creative opportunities and debaucherous lifestyle. There's this right here is the cover, the sleeve poster is this right here. If I see any naked ladies, I'll try to cover them up. And Jimi Hendrix, and he does have some. I've already looked at all of it. I haven't read in, just a few of the excerpts. But anyway, here's some of the sketches, the different sketches for the posters. I know, right, Janet? Janet, you might have to put this book in your cart. So, yeah, a couple of his sketches for the posters. Here's a poster. Woodstock. Bird gets a poster assignment for what he thought was just another concert. I'm not doing air quotes, it's actually in quotes. But Woodstock was anything but, and as fate would have it, Bird misses a date with destiny. In an era where sex, drugs, and rock and roll were all the rage, he makes his usual choice of overindulging in the first two and skipping the third. Meanwhile, as the 60s culture wars escalate, Bird gets his first taste of censorship. See, I think this was the official Woodstock poster, but I think he saw. No, this is not it. This is a 50th anniversary. I think this is the one that they ended up with, but that's not the one that he saw coming out of the bathroom. He saw another something coming out of the bathroom. But here it is. This is the official Woodstock poster, designed by Arnold Schlonick in 1912. In 2012, Bird and Schlonick were featured a dual retrospective called Tale of Two Posters at the museum at Bethel Woods. But that was the official poster. So then here comes some band posters and stuff like that. So Jefferson Airplane, Movie Blues, Iron Butterfly. I won't tell you how many of these I've been to. Pink Floyd, Grateful Dead. I never did make it to a Grateful Dead concert. Never did get to. That's one of the ones that I did not get to a Grateful Dead. But look at all the little sketches, all the different sketches. Here's the Who, and again, there's just lots of what do you call it? Sketches and interviewing. It's all interview format. So don't look at the boobies. Theater. So I'm going to flip through the rest here. And then I'll catch up on chat. Let's see. Hi, Butter Roll Boutique. I love that name. Butter Roll. Oh, skipped a couple there. So yeah, kiss. So it's his whole career, you know. Little Shop of Horrors. Will I fix you a grilled cheese? If you were here, I would, Angie. So some of these posters are from retrospectives about his work. There we go. There's his bird, and I think this is the author of the book. So yeah, this is very Peter Max-esque right here. Okay, there we go. Poster Child, ISBN, not a cheap book. 978-1949-480-405. And it's for US is $45. Did I say the year this came out? Did I tell y'all a year? I don't remember if I did. It might be in the back. This is 2023. So this came out last year. There's probably it might maybe next year maybe come out with a soft cover. I don't know. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, they're talking about the zine swap. Yeah, Janet's talking about the zine swap that some people haven't got to Janet yet. But yeah, to wait longer is not fair to the others. The other, what do you call it? Participants. Hi, Debbie Epps. Okay, so now real quick, I'm going to show you the last thing I have to show. If y'all missed it earlier, I showed a whole bunch of books. I showed all my postcards for the monthly swap and the different collage postcards and some of my mini collages in my binders. So if y'all missed that, go back and watch. Okay, so Laverne got it from Amazon and it was $20.66. There you go. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show y'all a little bit of the Daphne's Diary. I won't show y'all every page, but this is the 100th issue with lots of extras and packed with creative inspiration. Now, I have not really looked at it very much. So, like I said, we just went on Saturday, and so I haven't read a lot of the stuff that I just got. So, but Daphne's Diary always has, different places, gardening, recipes, travel, poetry, stickers, punch outs, cutouts, craft projects. They have a lot. Look at this. Now, most of the time, I'm not going to use it like they say. Like this was to do a birthday cake. I will not use it for a birthday cake. I don't bake. I don't cook. I barely cook. But I don't bake. But you can see that you could use these for different things. Home remedies. Get different ways to wrap gifts, more travel. Here's something on Japan. Spring. Here's a sheet of stickers. Again, recipes. See, this kind of thing I'll tear out and use for, let's see, is it perforated? It's not perforated. Look away, Angie. I'm going to pull out the knife. So, stickers. Let's see. Oh, here's all the covers. Journaling, Copenhagen. Or is it Copenhagen? Prehistoric wall to graffiti. Just different history of that. How to make these flowers, layer cakes. But again, look at these. These are like cards. This is perforated. Let's see here. See, these are two different cards that can fold over. But I'll use them in my personal journals. Come on, here we go. and then our artist profile. And she does, what does she do? So, looks like some kind of collage with botanicals. Oh, Packard Dye needs to get this magazine in. Packard Dye does everything botanical. Now, y'all know I just finished some of these. This one right here that has the botanicals. But I'm not strictly botanical type person. I just do all kinds of collage. But I did want to do a garden planet. So I did my castle planet, garden planet, Egypt planet, undersea world planet, and my bird, you talking to me planet. So, but I do love botanicals and watercolor illustrations, and I do love using florals. But Packard Dye does amazing collage florals. Look at this. I mean, is that her wallpaper or is that her collages? I'm not sure. I haven't read this yet. I just got it. So this is a brand new one, Halia. It is number 4, 2024. So it's the 4th one. That's what it says. That's the day. It's number 4. It doesn't have a month. It's just number 4. And I don't subscribe to it. I think Kathy Berg and Colleen might subscribe to it. I just like to go to the stores and try to find them. Like the Flow magazines. If you want Flow magazine, you have to subscribe because they don't put their magazines in the bookstores any longer. You have to subscribe. If there's Kathy, do you know, are they still around, or Zandra? If Flow magazine is still around, because they're not in my bookstore and I don't subscribe. Oh, thank you, Bitty Penny. Okay, here's some invitation cards. Again, you can use them for other things. Don't ever feel like you have to use things like they're made to be. You know, make them different. Let's see, more recipes, which I will give those to Denise. I don't do rest. I don't cook. Here, look at this. The most popular girls' names and popular boys' names. What year? Now? It doesn't say a date. Oh, in Germany, England, America, France, Netherlands, Sweden, Australia, Spain, Japan, and Italy. Okay, I think what you call who's from Sweden. Is it one of the Tinas? I don't know if she's still here. I thought I saw her here. In Sweden, the most popular girls' names are starting with number 1 and going to number 10. Alice, Olivia, Astrid, Maja, Ella, Elsa, Lily, Ebba, Wilma, and Vera. Those are the most popular names in Sweden for a girl. The last I heard, they don't do international. Okay, yeah, I know they don't do international in the bookstores, Kathy, but I thought you could still subscribe to them like a subscription, but maybe they don't do international at all anymore. I haven't had a Flow magazine in years, quite a few years. Okay, they don't have Canadian. They don't have Canadian here. Let's see. You wanted to ask about a product, Ruth? There are new paint pens with opaqueness of a Posca. Are you talking about Janet and I have them? Well, I bought them for Janet and I. And there's also the Sharpie ones. I'm not sure if you mean the new Sharpie ones or if you meant, I just got them loose up here. But these right here, acrylic markers, are, to me and Janet, they work exactly like the Sharpie ones. These work just like a Posca. They're a brush tip, but Sharpies only come in these colors. And I just pulled a handful. These come in 30 colors. You can get these on Amazon, Ruth. These are, does it have I don't even know what name it is. What name are these, Janet, that I bought us? I don't know. But they're just like the, they're like the Sharpies with the brush and very opaque. Look. And they're just like they're an acrylic paint pen. Let me show you the blue Sharpie. I can't tell them apart. Yeah. All right. Well, if it's not the Sharpie, then the only other ones I'm thinking you might mean are these. There's 30 in this set. I can't, it doesn't have a name on it. Oh, Janet, do you remember? They're numbered and everything. But if you put an acrylic marker, bright, it has a fine on one end, a brush on the other, they'll come up. And they look just like this. And there's 30. Because I threw the box away. I don't keep the. Oh, is it Cougar? Okay, Janet said they're Cougar. So they're Cougar acrylic markers. I hope that helps. Okay, let me put these back up here out of my way. All right. Thanks, Janet. Bye, Zandra. But they're the same. They act just like the same. I mean, I think Janet and I said, all right, what country do we have here? Do we have any other countries here that y'all want to know? In America, the top 10 girls' names. And I guess this is current. It doesn't have a date. It doesn't say like this year, but Emma, Olivia, Harper, Charlotte, Ava, Mia, Sophia, Evelyn, Amelia, and Isabella. Those are the most popular girls' names. For boys in America, James, Liam, Noah, William, Oliver, Benjamin, Elijah, Lucas, Mason, and Ethan. Spain, yeah, Raul. Okay, Spain. All right, Raul, Spain for girls. Lucia, Martina, Maria, Paula, Sophia, Julia, Emma, Valeria, yeah, Carmen, and Alba. And for boys in Spain, Alejandro, I can't say it. Alejandro, Hugo, Daniel, Pablo, Alvaro, David, Adrian, Mario, Javier, and Diego. So there we go. Yeah, they have Japan, Italy. Don't make me try to say these Japanese names. I will not be able to do that. Alexander is Alejandro. Okay. All right, so let's keep rolling here. So, miniature artist. If y'all are into miniatures, I used to do miniatures back in the early 80s. I had a whole house. I had a miniature house that I built from a kit and built all the furniture, was involved in all the clubs. And that house traveled from, let's see, Texas to 2 cities in Texas, and then went to Alaska, and then went back to Alabama. And I sold it in Alabama. So, yeah. And here's some kind of birthday calendar. Keep up with your birthdays. More travel. Looks like some paper crafting, making things with paper crafting. Games. More travel. Here's some little punch outs. Let's see if I can take this out. So these are little, like your little punch out doll girls that you can use in your, what do you call it? Journaling or whatever, It's a whole strip of them. I guess I would cut them apart and use them separately. But let's punch them out. There's 2 strips of these, or maybe they're meant to wrap around something. I mean, there's supposed to be a project, I'm sure. But anyway, this is kind of cool. Like I said, I would cut these out separately and use them, in a journal or something. So, all right, there's those. More recipes. Modern blue and white. Oh, does he paint China? Oh my gosh. Decorative plaster plates. Yikes. Detail. And then the shops and then at the back, They have, I'll show you the poster, but they always have papers back here. There's a little game, couple of games, and then they have some different papers that you can do different things with. I would just use them to decorate or cut things out or up or, in a journal or something. And then they have the poster. The posters I usually give to Samantha to put on her bulletin board for college. But this is just cutouts of cakes. Oops. Different. Well, some of them are upside down. They're different. Well, no, maybe not. Yeah. Anyway, they're different. It's to make a garland. It's to make a garland. So there's that little. They always have a poster in there. All right. So there we go. So that's the new Daphne's Diary. So of course y'all know what I like to do with Daphne's Diary is cut them up and make little mini books. Make the little, cut it down. You can make. Let me see if I can grab one here. One handy. Let's see. Here's one. So what I did with this one is I cut this in half. I cut the Daphne's Diary in half and then bound the two halves together. So top and bottom bound it together, and there's some bookbinding. And then I painted the edges black. And so this can be, just like we do our collage and paint and reverse collage. So, yeah, cut that down. You can make it smaller, too, like we do in the other art magazine. You can make it you can make it any size you want. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Back from Wild Candy. The paint pens are called Grabby. Okay, I know that. I've seen that brand, too, Ruth. I don't have any Grabby ones. But it's probably about the same. I imagine it's about the same as the Cougar ones that Janet just gave you the name for. All right, so there. So this is what I've been working in out of. This and this is what I've been working out of to do my my postcards for the month. So we're up to day 15, and today, this is day 15. I've already flipped through them, so I'm not going to do it again. I flipped through these, and I flipped through a couple of binders. If you missed that, you can go back. So I'm not going to work in this because this is all for the month of July. This has got, now I'm not only using this stamp set, but I do have this stamp set that I've been using a lot, but not every single one. Got my ink, and I have different colors of archival ink, and then I got just that stamp. And then I have a few other little things that I've been using along with what's in here. I have some stickers, and I haven't used any of the Tim Holtz stamps on the back because I have been doing the backs. So let me show y'all. See, I've been finishing off the backs with a postage stamp, painting them black, signing them on the back, and using a postage stamp on the backs of each one. But I thought, well, maybe I've used some of the Tim Holtz ideology stamps on the back. I haven't used any of them. I've given a lot of these away, but I haven't used any. But it's a possibility. It's here in this pouch. It's in a little Jane Davenport pouch, and I do have some of her. Little, what do you call it? Rub-ons here. This is all I've used. Is that right there? But I have it here. It's handy, along with some other little bits and pieces to use on my month of July. So this stays here. This is all for July. I can't keep it there. It's going to be in my way. So these are older postcards. Let me take a quick break, guys, before we start on our project. Raul, I'm going to do a BRB. You're still here, Raul. Oh, I'll do the prompts as soon as I get back here. Let's grab the bowl so I don't forget, because Terry did ask that. There's that. And 500. So be thinking of a number. Don't put it in yet, Terry, till I get back. Got a number between 12 and 295. There's the ones we've already used. All right. Wait a minute. We don't want to confuse Raul. I'm just teasing Raul. He knows. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, Terry, number Terry between 12 and 295. And I will we'll see if we haven't used that yet. All right, let's see, and I'll check up on Chad. I would love to see your Tim Holtz stamps collection. I probably don't have as many as you might think. I have a lot of those little individual ones. I'll show you my main ones, but I also have a lot of the little ones that are not they're just in a wad, so I can't really pull those. The little, like those little ones that are little illustration types, a little sewing, a little key, a little, those little ones that he put out. I have all those, but they're just in a jumble. So I can't show you those because they're in a jumble, but I'll show you these other ones. Let's see. I'm not sure what 5 boxes for 18 that Brooke is talking about. Okay, Terry Brett, 198. Okay, let's see. 198. Let's see if there's 1 or 2. There's 2. So what do you want, Terry? Number 1 or number 2? Because there's 2 on that page. So this is the book 500 Fantasy Writing Prompts. And I try to read out of this every week along with picking something out of I got about 200 prompts in the bowl. And I picked 3 of those. Let's see. Did she say 1 or 2? 1. Okay, so number 1. So here's the prompt for today. You discover a hidden passageway in your house that leads to a world that's an exact replica of the one you currently live in, only you do not exist. Sorry, I had a hiccup right there, my lemon water. You discover a hidden passageway in your house that leads to a world that's an exact replica of the one you currently live in, only you don't exist. So what would your world's kind of like? What was that movie? And every time a bell rings, the angel gets his wings. A Wonderful Life. It's kind of like A Wonderful Life. Like, what would the world be without you in it? Is essentially what it says. Got boxes of card making supplies for 18. Oh, okay, Brooke. So there's the 500 writing prompts for the week. And then let's go ahead and pick 3 out of the bowl. Again, guys, if y'all don't even do the prompts, you're not interested in doing the prompts, at least write them down so that if you ever say, I don't know what to do, I don't have an idea, then you can go in and you'll have something written down in your Society of Idea Collectors notebook. Hopefully you have one of those. Okay, so here we go. All right, I'm going to grab a stack and we're going to pick the top 3 off the top. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right. Vines, Anticipation, and Terry, if you want an extra, sometimes when I pick, things like this, if you just want nouns, I'll pick another one for whoever. Lavender, I'll go ahead and pick 4. And phone. There we go. All right. So vines, anticipation, lavender, and phone. Oh, there's 2 there. All right. I'm going to give another one. Y'all ready? You're going to have 5 this week. Disapproval. Okay. Anticipation and disapproval. And then here got vines, lavender, and phone. There you go. So any of those combinations that you would like. So, all right. Let's see. Biddy Penny said, my daughter is named Carmen. So both our children have a touch of Spanish influence. Ha ha ha. We will visit again one day. Good one, Penny. All right. There we go. So there's our prompts for the week. I did pull my Tim Holtz stamps because these were easy to pull because they're on the cards. But like I said, I have all those little ones that look kind of like schematics. I think it was Laverne. Laverne, was it you that was asking? I think, but they have all those little schematics on them, but they're all just jumbled in a big box. So I'm not going to weed through those to show you those, but I will show you these. I will show you these Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous ones. I think they're all. No, there's a couple that are not Tim Holtz. Let's see. We can take those out. Stamperia ones. Okay, so here we go. This one and this one is a Carbello Studio one. I love this. This is one giant schematic of the universe. Okay, so here's all the ones that I have left on. I mean, that are on. I keep on the plastic. There's this one here. I don't know if Inventor one. This is Inventor number one. It's got the typewriter and a clock on this one. This one is Moth Study. As you can see, there's one or two missing. They're probably in the big box. Oh, this is another stamper. Oh, no, there's the moth. It just dropped off. There it goes. It doesn't want to stick. It doesn't want to stick. All right. Let me just try to keep it there. All right. This one is Field Notes. And this one's got all kinds of little labels. Labels and numbers. Okay. Labels and numbers. Field Notes. This one is Glitch 1. So it's got different measurements and faded out, you know, like something went wrong. Faded graph papers and different things like that. So that's Glitch 1. This one, I think Janet has this one too. Faded Type. So they are faded. They are actually made to look like they're faded. See, look. See, like they're worn. This is one of my favorites. So here, look. See how it looks like it's worn off? That's made that way. It's made to look worn. So there's that one. Yeah, moth dropped on it, Jane. This one is, these two are, what do you call it? These are some of the ocean ones, I think, from Stamperia or from, what do you call it? Yeah, I think Stamperia. This one too. This one. See, like, here we go. I'll show you these. Here's the cards for them, but they're not all on the cards. And so anyway, these are some of the Stamperia mixed media. Antonius Xenagis. I can't say his Greek name. He's Greek. And when they have him on, as last I saw a few years ago, he speaks Greek on the show when they do a show. And so there's that one, this one, this one. So I have all these. This one's called Vintage Map, Mechanism, and Vintage Travel. And then I also have another one that has this guy on it. Where's the cover? Do I have it? Oh, here it is. Then I have this one, the ocean one. It's called Octopus. And they're these kind on the white. Let's see what else is in here. Here's the one. This is it. With the steampunk guy. And then the rest of my Tim Holtz ones are on cards. Again, I have all those little ones. They're just in a jumble. This one is mixed media. CMS 125. I don't know how old they are. I don't know if they're still available. I don't know. And then the last one here is Grunged. This one's called Grunged. So those are my Tim Holtz ones that I have on, you know. There was that moth again. It must be, I need to leave this moth out. We'll put it in. We might need to use that. See, like this. I think this is a Tim Holtz one. But what set it's from or whatever, I don't know. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Any more questions on stamps or anything before I get crack-a-lacking? I try to keep those all kind of sorted together. Like the octopi here, they're all loose in here. I'm trying to see what else is in this bin. But, yeah, so see, like I'm sure there's some Tim Holtz in here. I'm sure there's some Tim Holtz in here somewhere, but Like this is the ones I was talking about. Like I have all these little different schematic looking ones. You're welcome. You're welcome, Holly. I know I'm going to say it wrong. Halia. I have all these, but they're in a wad. Unlike Janet's, who keeps all hers, all of Janet's are in drawers. Those big drawers that hold giant, pieces of paper in it. She's got hers all organized. Not me. those that's about the most organized my stamps are, is those Tim Holtz ones on the sheets. You're welcome. All right, so I don't know what's in here. I mean, I know there's all kinds of stuff in here. I don't know what we're going to look at. Let's see. How should I do this so we can, let's see. So we can pick and choose what we're going to do. Some of them I got a little bit more done than others. Like this one I've actually painted a whole scene on. All right, let's see. Let's turn down the brightness. We got it too bright there. There we go. I think that's better. So I just thought we would work on some of these today because I'm kind of in the postcard mindset this month. But I don't want to work on these because I'm already up to the today. So I don't want to work on tomorrow and the next day. So we'll just work on, and none of these are jelly plated that I think of. This is, if it looks like this, it's probably a Smack and Dragon. But yeah, so I don't know. Some of them, oh, this is out of the art journal because it's from both, from both sides. I like this side better than that side. I might do something with this, but I think this is what do you call it? Palette knifed. This is palette knife. So if you don't have a jelly plate, we'll palette knife today. It'll have that same kind of effect. Okay, we'll have a jelly effect. I mean, I could jelly plate, but not everybody has a jelly plate. And Devin will be doing jelly plating probably Wednesday, and she'll probably post something today for the jelly postcard play. I kind of leave the jelly plating demos to Devin and Carrie the crafter and PM Artist Studio. I just don't do that much. I took on the challenge. Of doing this every month, but I'm not really a jelly plater. So yeah, go check out Devin. Devin will steer you correctly. Won't you, Devin, if you're still here? Devin will steer you correctly on the jelly plating. I do have fun with my jelly plating. And like I said, I just started, pulling some other things like the gold leafing, which Devin says she's going to show on today's video. So there's a little bit of gold in there. But this is all part of the jelly plating month. So we're going to keep that separate. All right, so let's see. I posted my Days 50 post a few minutes ago with the gold leaf. Okay, let's see. Let me step out in the hall because my IG does not come on in here. Oh, well, I guess you meant your video, not on IG, because the last IG I have is 3 days ago. So it has to be on her. Yeah, you do. Okay. I looked on it, it's not there. I was going to say, no, the last thing she posted was 3 days ago. So it's on YouTube. Okay, her YouTube video. Okay, so let's see what we want to do. Do I want to, we'll just kind of flip through here. Let's zoom in. Let's see what we can do here. I don't have any plan other than that I'm just doing postcards. I've just been working on postcards this last couple weeks. So I do like this. I'm just going to kind of go through. This one's already kind of finished. So I might just pull some that I like and just continue on, right? So like this, I know is a Smack and Dragon. I can tell by the ink. This is done with, the what do you call it? Dilutions ink, Smack and Drag. See, it's from a journal. I cut these out of old. All right, I'm not going to show you all these because I made y'all sit through a whole flip through earlier. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I take journals apart, here's one. I take journals apart and then I'll cut these down into either postcards or smaller collages and work on them. So trust me, I will never run out. I'll never run out of old journal. Let's see, here's another one. Okay. So here's another little folio, if you will, of old art journal pages that I can cut down, use for collaging. Yeah. So there's this little booklet of them. I'll add more if I ever run out. So some of these have been cut down from old art journals. But I'm going to just go through here and pick some that I really like. Like I do kind of like that one. Some of them are kind of flimsy and probably need either a paint on the back to make them a little stiffer or another piece of cardstock. I like this one. And don't be afraid when you cut things down. Turn them around, look them over different ways. So I started doing a sketch of something on there. Or maybe that's where I wanted a waterfall coming down. So again, a lot of them are stuff on the backs too. So I'm just going to pick a few. Smack and Dragon and stencil. But that's not jelly plate. These are too old to have been done on the jelly. Because there was a time like about 10 years ago, I was doing jelly plating when Jean, musical scrapper Jean, was around to help me do the right layering, and then I just didn't do any for probably about 8 years. I didn't do any jelly plating, and I did finally buy a new jelly plate, so I do have a newer one, and really because Devin started doing so much. I think it was probably because of Devin. Let's blame Devin. We're going to throw it all on Devin. Thanks, Devin. We're going to throw it all on Devin. Then I got back into jelly plating. Yeah. But these are all mixed media, scraped painting, splatters, and like I said, palette knifing. We'll do palette knifing. I can look at the backs too. I might like the backs. Here's my Mona. This is a piece of I think this was a stamp stamped on tissue paper. Again, old art journals. I like that one. Like this. I like it tall. Like it looks like a city down there, right? See, I've sketched some out to like where I want some waterfalls to be. Well, maybe no. I'm gonna be finicky. I'm gonna be finicky. Anyway, maybe I'll do a giveaway. Jan's going, oh Lord, another giveaway. Maybe I'll give away a couple of these starters. Who would like a starter? If I did a giveaway of a starter, I kind of like that one. These are all cut up old journal pages. Now, if I send out, let me preface this by saying, if I send out any starters like this, do not go and post this on Instagram and say, I got some art from Dee Dee. I will immediately come on and tell you that is an unfinished piece. I will publicly say that's an unfinished piece that is not meant. It's just out of the art journal. So don't go and post, oh, I got this art from Dee Dee. Look. No, don't do that to me. I will immediately stop doing giveaways. I'll send some out if you want to finish them or work on them. You can work on them yourself, right? Like this would be fun to give someone to work on. Or this. Some of these flowers. Those are some good ones. This one's got actually got a doily glued to it. Let's see, maybe that one. Let's see, what else do I have here? I'll do for something very nondescript, because I don't want you to be saying that I'm sending out art when it's just pieces of what do you call it? Things to starters, if you want to call them starters. I'm gonna go through these here. That one's fun. Okay, there's those. All right, let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. And I'm not picking on anybody here, suggesting y'all would do that. I'm just saying, don't do it in case it's never been said. You know what I mean? Let's see. Those have some girls and some coffee things on there. I like those. Those would be good for giveaways. These are kind of crunchy. These are got a lot of layers of what do you call it? Palette knifing on there. I'm not sure which way some of them, they could go any way you want. That one's from 2016. So yeah, a lot of these are cut up art journals. 2015. And the reason I'm saying is I didn't do a finished piece. This is just when, I think that's when I cut it out. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I do so much. I can't remember every single thing. I like that waterfall. That would be something to have. There's an octopi, a piece of an octopi, some coral. This one I started doing on a stream, a couple years ago probably, because I've put a border around them. You know, these have borders around them. This is just on like a piece of paper. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That looks like a sinking ship, doesn't it? Like that one. This would be a good underwater, another water one. I'm not fond of the bugs. It's kind of cool. And then here's this is just some cardstock here with something glued on it. It's just some cardstock. Here's a piece of like that. I'm flipping them both ways because there's stuff front and back on a lot of them. Are you still with the tour? Can you show to embellish? Yeah, we're gonna embellish these today, Joe Lou. Is that what you're talking about? Joanne said, "I don't do collage, be fun to try." I love collage. I love it because you can make any world you want. That's kind of cool. Maybe that could be in a giveaway. This was a ad that Angelina Jolie was in, but I think I like that side. I don't remember why I kept each side. Some are. This is just some card. See, I like to glue things down like this and then paint it in. Build a world out of it. I'm trying to pick some that might be interesting to work on for y'all. I have a little stack here. I need to check the back so to make sure. Raul needs this one. Raul, you still here? Isn't this a Spanish bullfighter? Is this a Spanish bullfighter, Raul? Okay, we'll give that one to roll. All right, so we're gonna. I'm gonna scroll. I don't put your name in if you want one right yet, because I'm gonna finish going through them first, and I'll give some away. Let's see. You're welcome, Raul. You're a faithful viewer here. I like especially doing things for people that are always here. You know. These are paper thin. That one's kind of cool. That might be fun. And see, they can go different ways. But yeah, these are a lot of these. If they're really thick, I can tell they've come out of one of my journals. I like this one. This is just I think I did a sky thing with that. This. So you can see where I started some. And somewhere, like I said, a lot of these are out of old journals. I cut down. So if you have old art journals that you don't like the pages, I showed at the beginning of my binder of those kind of things. And these can be kind of going in the same direction, where you cut the things down out of an old art journal and remake them. There's a horse. Let's see what else. There's a bird. Put a bird on it. All right. I'm only going to go up to, this is a lot of just papers in here. So I'm not going to go through all those because they're just like smack and dragging. There's nothing on them but paint. So I'm going to bind those out. Move those out of the way. All right. Let's finish these. Well, I like doing giveaways as long as, don't take advantage of me, which y'all usually don't. Y'all are usually good. I do like doing giveaways. Here's some art card, like 3 by smaller pieces there. But I like encouraging y'all to try things. If I can send you a card or two and you will try to do some collage, and you don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to show it. You don't have to share it. You don't have to do anything with it. So, see, I like that. You can pick the front or the back if there's something on the back. I like her. That's a good one. And they're, and you have to paint things in if they're these are all old journals. So you can paint on them, cover them. Here's some more paper. I don't know what that is. Another piece of paper. And build a little world like right here. This would be, maybe I'll use that one as an example. That might be a good example. And you can see I don't use a lot of people. There's a few here that have people on them, but I don't really do a lot with people. That's a good one there. I like her. This one's cool with the lighthouse. This one's got stamping on it. We'll play with these for a little bit. Janet's going to show the zines today. Today's the final day of the zine swap, so Janet's going to show you the zines today. What else are you going to do today, Janet? Well, anything with clocks. Y'all know clocks are kind of like one of my motifs. A piece of my calligraphy right there. Clocks are kind of my motif, but you can find watches and clocks in any magazine. They're easy. Watches are easy to find. So if you like watches, just put a watch on it. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? This one I started doing some water things in there. Okay, I'll put one watch in there. This one's got like thick. It's like two glued together something. Okay. All right. Let's put these back in the thing. I got a little box here that I'm keeping them in. All right. So, all right, got one for roll. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to pick to work on. I do like this. I might pick something, and I'm going to make it, probably do something simple. Maybe, all right, I'm thinking, let me think a minute. Let's see, let me get some envelopes. Hang on, I'm thinking while I'm getting envelopes. Envelopes, here we go. I've got some envelopes. And wait for it. Hang on. I'm digging around here. Hang on. Let's see. I can't remember what book that was we were using. Hang on. Maybe one of these. Which one am I using here? This one. Okay. All right. So to make it easy, we'll use stickers because everybody can use stickers. Now you can always use magazine images too. Let's see. All right. So, all right. Y'all got your, don't put anything in when I say go. All right. Hang on. And then I'll do two things. Let's see. I will do two things. Hang on. I'm gonna do some first come, first serve, and then I'm gonna do some actual giveaways. I mean, by like random.org. I'm trying to pick some of my favorites here. Some random.org. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 6, 7. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. All ready? Don't say when I say go. And it's going to be what I see. So don't forget, guys, two things. One, make sure you have all messages clicked at the top. Do that right now. If you have top chat or top messages, you are not going to see everything. And the other thing is I'm on StreamYard. I may see things out this different order than you do. That's why I always have my mods check for me when we do the random.org. In this case, because I'm not doing random.org, the first, wait till I type in go. I enjoy it, Devin. When I type in go, the first 7 people I see, I'm going to give them one of this. Then we're going to do a random.org. We'll do a couple US, couple international. But because you guys, some of y'all really want one. I know not everybody wants one. Raul, do not put in a number. Raul, you already got one. Raul has already got one. Raul, you are disqualified, Raul. You are getting the you're getting the bullfighter, okay? All right. So when I type in go, the first 7 people I see, I'm going to give these to. And then we're going to do the random.org. And then we're going to play a little bit. Okay. All right. You ready? Y'all ready? I think it'd just be something different. I'm just trying to do something a little different. Okay. First 7 people. Okay. That I see. And I know there's going to be a whole lot of people. I'll have to scroll back. But the first 7 people, Cindy Daly. I'm just, all right. Y'all can stop now because there's already more than 7. All right. So just stop. We're going to do a regular giveaway in a minute. So Cindy Daly, Terry Brett. And the other thing too, is when we do the random.org, y'all can't play again. Okay. Y'all can't play again. Joanne. Just stop a minute. Leona, was Leona up there? Wait, let me scroll back. Oh, it was after Leona was before the go. Cindy Daly, Terry Brett, Joanne, Dawn P. Come on. And please, if y'all do not know if I have your address, please, like I think I have yours, Dawn P, but you know, not everybody's familiar. Christina, now Christina, I have other Christinas. I don't think I have your address, Christina. So you'll have to send me your Christine. You'll have to send me your address, Christine. I don't share your addresses with anybody, not even the other mods. Okay, 2 more after Christina. Ruth. Okay, Ruth S. And 1 more. Who's after Ruth? And Annette. So I think the only person's address that I'm not sure of is Christine's. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do regular giveaway. So those y'all were just on the ball. Okay. Y'all were on the ball. All right. So I see everybody else wanted 1 too, but that's all I'm going to do this way, including Royal. So that's 8. All right. Now we're going to do random.org. Okay. Let me see if I can get that off there. Scroll back. Hang on, guys. All right. Now we're going to do random.org. Let me go grab my iPad. Hang on. All right. I brought it up out in the hallway. So, all right. So I got my random.org window right there. All right. So we'll do this first. And I'm also going to stick in some stickers for you guys. So both of y'all these, and I'm not going to look and match for you guys. I'm going to just pull some stickers out, cut some out and put them in there. So if Raul's bullfighter gets a sea creature to fight, that's on you. But I'm gonna stick some of the seashore stickers. All right, but you have to get down, honey. You have to get down. Seashore stickers in your package, in your envelopes. Okay. All right. So first we're gonna do 2 US, 2 international. So that'll be a total of like 12 giveaways. I think that should be good for the day. I don't mind sending out giveaways like this because all it takes me is a stamp or sometimes 2 stamps and the time it takes me to fill out, because I handwrite all your addresses. I don't have labels and all that. I handwrite it all, which I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy some giveaways. All right, so let's do international. International only. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Okay, and let's see, let me find a couple that are really particularly like. Let's see. I mean, I like them all, but I like this one. And I like this one. Okay, so we're going to go with these 2. All right, so those 2. Okay, international only. Now, if y'all already got one, y'all don't play. Okay, y'all got that rule? If you already got one, don't play, because then you're going to get everybody mad at you. We don't want anybody mad at you. All right, it's not in caps, but there we go. International only. Then we'll do US. We don't want everybody mad at you. You can get mad at me. Don't get mad at each other. Right? All right. Let me get a sip of water. Then we'll spend about 30 minutes playing on these other postcards. just because I'm in the postcard mindset, doing all the uh, doing the Jelly July postcard play. But we're not doing Jelly Plate today. You'll have to go see Devin for that. Go see Devin, and let's see. Eddie makes art. Carrie Griffiths, I'm trying to, and PM Artist Studios. I'm trying to think of the people that I see all the time doing jelly plating. But probably, I mean, my I don't say my favorites, but the ones I watch the most are Devin Rex for art, and probably Eddie makes art, and Carrie the Crafter. But Carrie the Crafter does not always do jelly plating. He does other things too. And Xandra, yeah. But not. But the ones that I see doing a lot of jelly plating is Devin Rex for art, Eddie makes art, and PM Artist Studios. Those are the ones that I see making it the most. Although I follow a lot of people that do jelly plating. There's that one guy, artistic something 54. I forget his name. 50, 45. One of y'all might know. I can't think of it right now. I have so many names in my head, you know. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Art Whisper. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, Art Whisper 50. He has a number with it. But if you put in Art Whisper and Jelly Plate, he'll come up. But he does huge things, guys. He does like huge paintings with huge sheets of paper on a ginormous jelly plate. But his techniques are very interesting. So even if you like scaled it down, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. All right, first two people, international only. First two people closest to 45 without going over. 45. First two people closest to 45. Let me scroll on back. Let's see, Yvonne has 43. I think one of them is going to be Yvonne, Manuel. Yvonne. And I'm pretty sure I have Yvonne's address. And then the next person closest to 45 without going over. 45 without going over. Scrolling. Would it be Chica with 28? No, Ann Makes with 33. I think it's Ann Makes. Is it Ann Makes with 33? Y'all let me know. She had 33. Yeah. Okay. Got that right. All right. Now we're going to do USA only. We're going to do the same thing. Two people. We'll pick a new number. All right. Let's see what I got here. Wait for it. Wait till I put in a go. Oh, I like that one. I like this one. That one's kind of a double-sided. But I do like that. So we're going to go with those two. All right, here we go. All right. And I'm going to put stickers. They're going to be sea stickers, like ocean stickers. They're going to be stickers out of this book. I'm going to put y'all 5 or 6 stickers, whatever, half a sheet or something. So I'm not going to know who, what. I'm not going to plan, let's see, let's give this one to so-and-so. I'm not going to do that. You're going to get what you get. But it's going to be sea stickers. Now, you don't have to use them. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to use the stickers. I'm just throwing them in there to help you out. Try to get some collage ideas, right? All right, wait for it. Okay, there we go. USA only, 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. What is it, baby? I see you sitting down there. I see you. Okay. Then we'll play for a few minutes. I'll use the same sticker book that I'm going to send y'all. We'll go with the sticker book and see about doing something with these. Let's see. I'm going to kind of like that. Well, let me just look at them for a minute while y'all are putting in your numbers. Let me pick 3 or 4. That's probably all I'm going to have time for. It's just a couple. Okay. All righty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. Last call. Get your numbers in. Okay, there we go. All right, let's pick a new number. First 2 people, USA only. USA only. We already did the international. 51. First 2 people closest to 51 without going over. I'm going to scroll all the way back. It looks like Joe Lou had 50. I just saw that. But I'm going to scroll all the way back to the beginning. The first 2 people closest to, what did I say, 51? Did I say 51? No, baby, you can't come up here. Yeah, 51. I didn't write it down. 51. Okay, let's see. Looking. All right, so I think it's Joe Lou with 50. Joe Lou. And let's see. Scroll, see what else my mods are saying. Closest, is it Missy Johnson with 46? Joe, is it Missy Johnson with 46? Is she the next closest? Y'all double check me. I'm thinking it's Missy with 46. Yeah. Okay. And I have both y'all's addresses. Unless y'all moved. If y'all moved, y'all have to tell me. All right. There we go. So I got all those. I'll send these out tomorrow. And I'll put some of these stickers, some of these stickers, or there's people in here too, we'll see. I'm gonna put some stickers in there with it so y'all can do what you want. Now let me give y'all this tip. 2 tips. 1, if you use it on a collage, me personally, I always cut off the white edge. That's just me. I cut the white edge off. Number 2, put glue on them. I never trust a sticker glue. So if you're going to use any of these, especially if you're going to go on top of acrylic paint, make sure you put some, Elmer's glue, or I don't trust glue sticks either with texture, but it's you do you. But I'm just saying, at least, an Elmer's glue or something to glue the stickers down, because I don't trust sticker glue. Sticker glue is, especially on top of, like I said, especially on top of acrylic paint. All right, so I'm going to put these away. And let's go to these. And I'm just going to lay these out, and we're just going to just get some ideas for a few minutes. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use Ocean. I kind of like it this way. Do I like it this way? I kind of like it that way. All right, let's see. So I have 4 here. Let's just see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with 4 stickers and 4 cards. I should put some paper behind, like let me get a piece of black cardstock. Okay, let's put some cardstock behind it, because then you can see them better. Right, there we go. And I'm going to back out one, because y'all can't see the book or nothing. Can't see nothing. All right. The one with the foot needs some fish. Yeah, I actually thought that would be good for something dangerous coming at them. All right, let's fix the lighting again. Always adjusting, always tweaking. All right. And don't forget, on Wednesday, I think I'm going to pull my clip art books. So you'll have more ideas for collage, and then you can copy those for your work too, because clip art books are copyright free. You can't sell the actual pages in the book, but if you wanted to use any clip art on your work, you can sell it. So I'll try to pull all of them. I don't know if I'll pull all of them. They're all downstairs. I don't remember how many are down there, but anyway. All right, so I don't really need to do any scraping, but like for instance, this was done with a palette knife and some paint. Some of this background I think was done with the palette knife, and then I painted some more on splatter on top. This one's got splatter. The others, this right here is a smack and dragon pull, smack and drag in the Dilutions inks or some kind of ink. This is probably, I don't know, just maybe scraped paint and then kind of painted in that collage, that watch piece to make it look like some kind of spaceship, either coming apart or docking with each other or something like that. Or it could be, we're going to do it undersea. It's going to be undersea because we're going to use the ocean stickers. All right. Just thought it might be a little fun. Okay, let's just flip. Y'all can look at the book. We can just see what we find. This is what I like to do. I just like to look and just, an eel wrapped around his leg would be good. Or an eel. See, I've already found something I like. An eel might be good wrapped around the spaceship. It's kind of dark. I mean, it's kind of too brown, but I could see the eel wrapped around in there or wrapped around his leg. But again, I don't really want the brown, so I'm going to put him back. I'm going to keep rolling. Are y'all getting inspired to try something with your stickers? I know all y'all got some stickers, We all probably have way too many. Okay, like this one matches well. I like the colors with that, but I really want something coming at them like, an octopi or something coming at him. These lobsters are facing the wrong way. I want it coming at him, like grabbing his foot. So I'm just kind of looking at all four of them at the same time. Yeah, maybe a shark. These are full sheets right here. These are like full sticker sheets. Can y'all see okay? Let's move this over just a little. There we go. And the browns are just like, they're just too brown, Now right here along this, like right here, let me see. Let me get maybe the copper. Let's see what this looks like. I think this needs to have some kind of little shoreline here. I'm thinking this looks like it needs a shoreline. Some kind of little mountainous something, like the Hawaiian Islands or something, a little shoreline. And this is undersea. All right, let's just keep rolling. If you have any questions, put them in caps. I'm just pulling it. See, one of these lobsters would be good. But if I use the lobster with all those little legs, I'd have to paint it in because I'm not cutting out little lobster legs. But a little lobster might be good grabbing his foot. And then just some of these regular little kind of fish would just be good. This would just be a good little fish thing, maybe a little planet up here, I'm just talking out loud, so. But y'all see me do a zillion of these kind of things. Just kind of looking. I can come back. Oh, that crab, that's a good one. That's a good one for him. But again, if I use, or maybe this, is that too, yeah, maybe that one's I think this red one would be better. That one's a little yellow. But the thing about doing these is I'll cut the outside edge. I'm going to cut the outside edge where I just tore that one. And paint in the centers because I don't want to cut around all those legs. So let's see. So let me cut. And I'm pretty quick at fussy cutting, so y'all just hang loose for a minute. Just hang and get it going here. If this is tedious or boring to y'all, I was going to say, let me know, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to tell, thanks, Devin. I appreciate it. I don't get tired of you either, Devin. Of course, you do something different all the time. You're always doing something different. I'd almost could make this Although I do love my coloring too. I don't do as many color book pages as I used to, but but I have over 500 of those. But I'm just, this is kind of like my collaging year, if you will. Okay, let's see. It's just getting these little things off the scissors here. And like I said, I cut that one. So let's be careful right there. I mean, I tore it. Tore his little leg off. Crab legs for lunch. Okay, we're getting there. This one's a little more tedious than others because of all the legs, but I'm anxious to see your video, Devin, on the gold, the gold, I want to say gold plate, the gold leaf. I'm anxious to see that. And I never did see what Janet said, what else she was going to do today besides the zines. As soon as I always do that to Janet. Janet, what are you going to do today? And I don't see the answer. I have to call her after the stream. Janet, what are you going to do today? It's so terrible. But I'll sit here and stare at the screen as soon as I cut this out and see what she's going to do besides show the zines. She's going to show the zines that came in. All the zine swap. All right, so let's do this section right here just a little bit. And then I'll get out a marker or something. We'll see. And you could take more time when you do it yourself. I always try to, I'm always rushing on a stream to try to get as much done as possible on a stream. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to cut out. This little pile of sticker stuff. All right, me and Raul are playing Pictionary. Oh my gosh, Raul. Yeah, Raul is good at Pictionary. Raul is good at Pictionary. That's funny, Janet. You and Raul are going to play Pictionary. Hi, Ada. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Aw, thanks, Bitty Penny. I appreciate that. All right, so let's see here. I want him to be like grabbing the foot. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more or just hanging off of his foot maybe. Let's see. And I'm going to see, how do I want him hanging on there? Let's see, right there maybe, right, like grabbing his toes. I think that's what we'll do. Whoops. Okay, we'll have him grabbing his toes there. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll paint the rest in. Oh, you know what I got to do? I didn't do it. I told you to do it. Let me get my my new favorite little tiny glue, the art glitter glue, which I never bought because I thought it was glitter until I saw some of y'all using it. I never bought this because I thought it was glitter because it's art glitter. That's the name of it. So I never bought it, but it's so handy to have this, especially for tiny little crab legs like this. Oh my gosh, you just get right in there. That's what I like about it, is so you can get in those little tiny places. Of course, then you do have to stop and stick the pin back in the top, which is a little, there we go. But yeah. Let's see. Do I want it like that? No, it's got to go that way. It's the only way it's going to fit. So he's going to be grabbing his leg. All right. I always tell you, glue down with regular glue. Don't just trust the sticker. And what do? I slap it on there. Hi, Joan. All right. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to continue. But before I go in and paint in all this with markers and stuff, I'm just going to stop on that for a minute. Look, he's grabbing his foot. I think I missed a spot right there. Okay, but I want to kind of look real quick for these real quick. Then we'll fix it. All right, now you know what? Remember Star Trek with the whale? That would be good. I don't want everything's so brown though. I don't really want any more brown. I want these to be a little more colorful, you know, like the crab there. Uh, I'm gonna have to get crack a whack and we only have a few more minutes. Um, let's see. I do kind of like. All right, here we go. This will be good. We will do. We'll do at least maybe one, maybe two. This will be easy to cut out too. Okay, these dolphins. Got a little pile of sticker pieces over here. But I've been keeping my postcards. I mean, the jelly plated backgrounds in the postcard challenge. The backgrounds are very. There's a lot going on in it. So when I do the additional little stickers or characters or collage pieces and the number, it's like the background kind of speaks for the bulk of it. You know what I mean? The jelly plated backgrounds kind of speak for the whole postcard. Oh, you got your book? Well, you're welcome, Regina. You're welcome. All right, again here. Wait, I'm gonna stick that right there because I want this one too. I want two. We'll just let him. We'll let him swim right there for a minute. But I hope everybody, at least that that I'm sending a postcard with some stickers, will at least try to do something with it. Try just give it a go. Give it a go, if you will. If you've never done collage or you know something postcard size. Although everyone here, I mean, let's be honest. Everybody here has probably done a little bit of all of the stuff we do. In some form or another. I've been here 14 years. We, it's not like, anything's really new. Okay, so let's see here. All right, now let's get and what I like about this paper is I can stick my pen in that paper to hold it. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm just going to kind of roll with it. There, and then the little guy. Yeah, I'll have them a little as a pair. See, isn't that cute? That didn't take anything, guys. If you wanted to, you could put a little crab down there or something. But there we go. That's that one. Now this guy I gotta paint in. Let's see. Let's see if I have time for at least picking out a couple more stickers here. All right. I love that name, Butter Roll Boutique. I love that. Okay, let's see. See, something even like these. That would be good on there. I have something stuck. Here's a starfish that I cut out and didn't use. Of course, you could always do. See, look, that could go right there. Okay. And this is already cut around the edges. That's just the little hairs on the starfish. I don't want to get in the habit of putting that pin in my mouth. All right, we're going to put this one on here. It really needs another one, another something. Maybe let's roll with this real quick. I think a part just a part of a starfish. A lot of times, probably most of the time, when I want something tucked behind something, like I wanted part of this starfish tucked behind a wave, I don't cut that wave. I just make it. I'll cut the image. Let's cut it down a little bit more and put it on there to make it look like it's behind them. And then I'll put the little bit of wave. I can put the little bit of wave over the top, like with the Posca here. Let's just put a little bit of a wave over it. Kind of set it back in there. A little bit of Posca. So you can just play around with it, you know. Little waterfall thing going on. Some splashes. Waterfall over here. More splashes down here. We can make it a whole oceany, splashy thing, which I probably will. But I'm not going to do it now because we're running out of time. Okay, but that we'll do all kinds of splashes on that one, so you can kind of get the idea of that one. This one, we got the dolphins, and again, you can do stuff like, oh, I got this copper pen. You know, you can border it if you want to. It's hard to do this in the air. Should be doing it on the card. I mean, on the, you know. Let's see here. So I can just do a straight line on the edge. There we go. Little copper border on that one. And then this one probably needs a good, nice border too, but I'm going to leave that one for now. And let's do this real quick. Oh, I still got to find something for this. And then I got to paint in this. See, I need a couple of shades of, let's see, what do I need here? Kind of an olivey green, maybe. Let's test that out. Oops. It's too light. Need something darker. Let's go with this one. Just need to get in there. It's not even dark enough. I'm going to put a couple shades of, I'll put 2 shades. I'll start with this, and I'll go in there with the, see if I can let's make that white disappear, you know. But I hope y'all got some ideas with all my postcards showing and my book haul from Mother's Day. My Mother's Day card from Annie. Okay, so there's a good start. A little bit of the lighter green. Okay, there's a little bit of the lighter green. Now let's go in with a little bit of darker. Let's see if this is dark enough. Now, might need a brown. Might need a brown. Maybe a sienna. No. Let's try this one. Whoop. Getting there. I don't want to lose the orangeness of the crab. Well, I think you can get the idea. I could tweak it a little more, but you see I'm making them blend into the background. Okay. All right. Now, last one for now. Play with this. Let's put the pen back in here until I find something to glue down. All right, let's find something for our space thing. Need something like an octopus wrapping itself around. You know what I mean? Let's see. Or a little person. It could be a little astronaut. You know, I love my astronaut stickers. I mean, my space stickers. But I thought it might be something fun to have, you know. But I'm not going to cut out all those legs today. We're almost out of time. Pins. Thanks, Regina. Thanks, guys. Let's see what I can find. So I'm looking back and forth here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Maybe a little, ship or something. Ship in space. A little ship sitting on there would be good, but that's going to take some cutting. There's a cutter. There's a cutter ship. A cutter ship might be on there. Or that little sailing ship. But I think that's what it needs. The seals are too dark and gray, which you could make them, like get lost in the color. Like you have to really look, like kind of hidden in there. I really like her. She would be good, like standing right there on the ship. Like she's her hair's kind of blowing in the breeze. I kind of like her. Anyway, guys, I'll figure something out. I don't know. Or her sitting, or a mermaid. That would be good. A mermaid. I don't know if there's any mermaids in here. But a mermaid sitting on here would be good. A mermaid on the ship, Or this guy diving off. Because it kind of looks like let's roll with that. Let's just go with it. Although a mermaid would be better. I particularly would like a mermaid, but we're going to go with this. Just because we're running out of time. And I thought, this will work. Sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, I got to say, I could have 100 different choices for any of it. But when I find something that's like, I really like that, there's probably something better. If I continue to look through the whole book, there might be something better, but you got to just you got to roll with it. You can't let over decision-y, being over, making the decisions, too many decisions, stop you from making any decisions. It's better just to go with it. There's thousands more you can make. I can make 1,000 more collages and add a mermaid in space on another one, and if you think you're going to forget the idea, write it in your idea book. Mermaid in space on a spaceship, tail hanging down into space, catching stars with their tail. Xander can go run with that one because Xander's our mermaid. But I'm saying is, if you let too many decisions, like, oh man, that could be a crab, it could be an octopus, it could be this, it could be that, you won't do anything. You won't do it because you're too many decisions have cut off cut it off. And there's not me any. So you got cutting off, almost cut off his little toe there. So anyway, yeah, don't seagulls. Yeah, seagulls is a good one. But you're going to get 1,000 ideas every day. You will. You think, oh, I don't have any ideas. You will. If you start writing down your ideas, You'd be amazed at how many ideas you actually do have. But you don't think you do because you're not keeping track of them. If you write them down and keep track of your ideas, yeah. Let's see now. Where do I want them done? Jumping off the edge here, I think. Damn. So there we go. So these are just some quick little something you can do, you know. Again, I spent more time on my jelly plated, you know, my the days I've done so far with jelly plated backgrounds and numbers, because the jelly plate gives it all the texture, which is what makes these so fun to do, and why Devin and the others like doing jelly plating so much. Like, look at that one. See all the jelly plated textures? And then I just, you know, use different papers, you know, different pieces of jelly plated papers to make them like that. Pink and gold is a separate piece than this background and this. Those are two separate jelly plated papers that I put together. Same for this. This is one paper, that's another paper, and that may be another one too, I'm not sure. Same thing for this background and this pink, and then that is a separate paper. This one, the mountain, is separate from the background jelly plated. This is two different ones. This is one and another blue. Well, this is two different papers. This one, two different papers, and that stamp that I had in that little bucket. This one is, I used Carrie's, the crafter's stamp, jelly plated copper and blue, used his stamp, and then the images. This is jelly plated graph paper and on top of the yellow paper. And then here again, oh wait, this is tomorrow's. I already got, yeah, this is, all right, I'm gonna let y'all see tomorrow's. Ready? Here's the 16th. This is tomorrow's. It's little fossils. All right, so this is one paper, that's another paper. And then the dinosaurs and these little fossils. And I made the 16 look like it was kind of in the fossil age. You know what I mean? It's not, it's just kind of upside down fossil there. So this is tomorrow's. Sneaky peek. Yeah, there's tomorrow's. So, and that's it. That's, you know, I will continue on the rest of the month. Hopefully everything go well. So yeah, we did this one. And we just played with a couple of dolphins. Uh-oh. See? Look. Did I not glue that down? Did I not glue that down with the... Don't trust sticker glue. So, yeah. So we'll see y'all over at Janet's in about an hour and a half. I don't know. Is Zandra's, she's still here? Did she say if she's doing a... Is Xandra doing a jelly plate quickie today? Xandra's been trying to do some like, you know, quick jelly plated her postcard. She's doing mermaids as their numbers. And so I don't know if did she mention it when she was here, guys? Because I saw her earlier, but I don't know if she's still here. But anyway, thanks everybody. Thank you, Janet. And we'll see y'all over at Janet M. Young. She's going to show the zines. She's probably going to show all of them, Janet. And I'm going to, in the meantime, make lunch and go through these stickers and stick some stickers in y'all's giveaways. And hopefully y'all will have fun with that. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. All right, guys. We will see y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of your day and say a prayer for our country. After this weekend, our country could use all the prayers it can get. All right, guys. Bye.